plug in and listen to us rant about our favorite teams. We could sit and talk all day, but we got bills to pay. So for now, we're the bench boys, we're the bench boys, coming to you live. We're the bench boys, we're the bench boys, coming to you live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the January 24th episode of the Bench Boys podcast. Jared and I in studio watching the All-Star Skills Competition / what did they call it? Elite Women's 3-on-3 presented by Adidas.
Yes. Yeah, that comes up in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Probably less.
Just watched, what was that? Accuracy. Yeah.
So, obviously, we'll be chatting a little bit about that and then chatting, as usual, about everything else going on in the NHL. It's bye week, so it's pretty quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So, it'll be a lot of All-Star stuff. The accuracy shooting was just now. First and foremost, I don't like change.
I don't like change.
Secondly, the LED netting thing, whatever you want to call it, the LED targets, hot garbage.
I mean, they glitched out.
Like almost every guy.
Like the dude, it wasn't every guy, it was like a good 33% though,
Yeah.
probably a third. And like, I can't remember who it was, but they shot one and went off the post and below the top right target.
What would have been the
target?
post?
Yeah.
Because, that's the other best part. Like, it's not a net. It's
I
just
feel
a
like
screen.
every time they do something like that with technology and like the lights, it's like
fucks up.
with the passing one, right? And
Where
like
it
they
just,
would
like,
hit
didn't-
it and it didn't fucking do anything. It's like, I just hit that. Fuck that.
Because, like, last year there was the light up targets that, like, it was like, you got to shoot at this target. This year it was this one
the
where it's
switch
just,
where
yeah.
they switch. That was stupid.
Just like the
dude.
passing one where it was like, you had 3 seconds to hit the target or whatever. I don't know,
yeah.
man.
It's kind of what we were talking about. Is like I don't even know why they changed it in the first place. Just because they had technology and it looked flashy
What's
and cool.
wrong with, like, foam?
It's like every time it was just simple and like physical.
Yeah.
And
Weird.
like, cause like, how are you supposed to also like carry any kind of record time? Like
Well, yeah, like that's
with
the
like
thing.
computer glitches.
Well-
Like there was times when the dude was hitting the target too and it didn't break. It's like
The other one was good too, with like the fact that
it's a skater. They kept fucking changing the boundaries too.
the course used
and
to
then
change.
and then it was like the one year it's like, oh, you could start at the blue line.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
Fall straight into the corner.
yeah.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, McDavid out
Dethroned. Bitch got dethroned
out as fast as skater.
with probably.
Please
Actually,
don't do this,
it's-
NHL. Please don't use the freaking player tracking like this.
I doubt it. Maybe for a bit.
I hate it.
Yeah, Barzal beat McDavid. That
Man,
was
he was
crazy.
fast, and
He was-
McKinnon was slower than expected. He definitely
Yeah.
didn't go all out. That's
He
for
also
sure.
kind
That
of
was
stumbled on the. Was it the first? Oh no, it was the second corner.
Yeah.
Just like his first crossover, and then it looked like he almost ate shit. Which is a fucking good thing that he didn't. It's the last thing you need.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
luckily
like watching
I
Heiskanen
was gonna
last
say,
year.
Luckily nobody bailed.
Yeah.
I think that's part of what McDavid had going was the knee injury that was apparently more serious than it was previously reported.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a kept out of the media type deal, which
Probably not a bad thing. I
probably
guess.
not a bad thing. I
Yeah.
think Oilers fans probably would have went mental if they would have found out about that. The
Yeah.
Giordano hate might have been a little higher,
Ooh, fuck.
a little hotter.
No doubt. Yeah, it's funny. Like lots of people, in the past have like beaked Giordano of being dirty.
Dirty. I
But
remember
he's
that.
Like, I've never really seen him do too much dirty shit. He's probably been on the edge a couple times.
Well, there was.
But I
that
haven't heard
one-
any of that
was
this
it
year.
A couple of years ago, where he
The knee.
smoked. No, it was the headshot.
Oh,
on
yeah.
a hurricane, I think.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't remember
I
who
don't
it
remember
was,
who. Yeah.
but yeah, he very few and far between. Oh, speaking of dirty players, I was sent this today. I didn't really. I didn't realize this. Brad Marchand has now not been suspended for 2 full seasons.
Wow.
Therefore, he is no longer on the repeat offenders list.
You get like a good behavior.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Apparently, licking
Good
is
for him.
not dangerous, so it's fine.
Yeah. Right. I was gonna say because that was like last year, right? Or
Yeah, I think
start of the
so.
year last year.
Yeah, I think it was last year.
Yeah.
But he didn't get suspended, so.
Fucking guy.
But yeah, that was interesting news.
Sex offender.
Apparently, it was a while. Apparently, it was before the start of the season. That was 2 years for him.
It's impressive.
But yeah, I think so.
I mean, I feel like that happens with age. It's kind of like we've seen with Kadri already. He's
Well,
pretty chilled out.
Remember with Matt Cook too.
Oh yeah.
There was that period where he was good, and then he got real bad, and then
became a dumbass.
Removed from the league.
Yeah, I remember the one fucking goal that he scored when he played for Vancouver. He beat, I think it was the game winner against the Flames in the playoffs. And I just remember them showing the fucking replay over and over and over and over and over again. I was like, fuck, I hate Matt Cook.
What else? So yeah, accuracy shooting. Who ended up winning that?
It was Pietrangelo.
All right, Peter. After the weird Frankie
Bernie
Federico or whatever.
It's a dude with his jersey retired in St. Louis.
Yeah. I mean, all well and good. The ceremony, the having the old guys, the alumni out on the ice. Very weird to have him pass the puck to Pietrangelo for 3 shots
just
when nobody was passing.
Pointless fucking spectacle.
Yeah, he could have easily
take a ripper, man.
He could have just as easily went and shot 5 shots at the target and called it a day.
Or
you
have
put his name on
have Pietrangelo fucking pass him the puck.
That's
take
it.
A couple shots. I don't know.
Well, they put his name on the targets.
Yeah.
He could have just
It's
walked
funny.
up there and flipped a couple on net, and I don't know, very
Just
very
odd.
weird little
Odd nod.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, good for Pietrangelo. The save streak.
Oh yeah, that was
Actually,
pretty cool.
pretty solid showing from most goalies.
Yeah. Yeah. Andy.
I'd say Hellebuck was probably the worst of the bunch. For whatever you want
Entertainment.
to say. Yeah, for entertainment value or whatever you want to call it. He was the first guy too, so
Yeah.
I'll give him some I don't know, little pass on that. None of this matters at all.
Oh.
Freddie Anderson was the first one to actually get a really rocking streak going.
Yeah,
That
you got 7.
one save that Jari made was legit. That toe save.
And then the behind the back from Vasilevsky,
was-
with the glove. Love it.
We all know Vasilevsky can do that, but
And so they were saying he's the second overall NHL overall in history. He's the second highest save percentage in shootouts.
Sassy,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
And it definitely showed. He's actually really good in the shootout.
Yeah,
He comes out far.
He might as well have been at the
challenges,
blue line.
Yeah, he's big. He challenges a lot. You can tell he's good.
But so Vasilevsky gets the 9 saves. Jordan Binnington gets to 9 saves.
Yep.
And Leon Draisaitl dekes him out of his shoes
Oh yeah.
and misses
Rings it
the
off
open
post.
net.
Poor guy.
Oh, loser.
Gives Binny the win
Gives Binny the win.
at home. Crowd goes wild.
Now, I'd say he probably did it on purpose if he didn't hit the post. If he didn't hit the post and he just shanks it, I'm like, he gave that to him.
And then Hurdle came down with the
Bieber mask before
mask
that.
on. Gave Binnington an extra save.
Yeah, gave him one for
That's what
sure.
Gave him the win.
That was funny though, definitely funny. So the NHL took away arguably 3 of the most not exciting, most entertaining challenges, I guess, in the skills competition this year, in my opinion. Because now I wouldn't call this one a challenge, but the what do you want to call it? The shootout, funny one. Remember when Ovi did his stupid hat thing and stuff like that?
Yeah.
They got rid of that. I think they got rid of that one last year.
Yeah, it wasn't there last
But
year.
it was That was
That's
kind
when
of
they
funny.
put in the save streak.
Yeah, I think you're right. That one was kind of funny.
It was.
But it was entertaining.
Yeah.
This year they get rid of the the puck control one, with like the deking through the pucks and the pylons and
puck
stuff
handling,
like that.
yeah.
The puck handling one, which is obviously why Johnny Gaudreau didn't make the All-Star game because he had no drill to do.
Yeah, he can't dominate that anymore.
He can't dominate that drill anymore, so it's pointless to have him at the All-Star game. And then they get rid of the passing one, which
Hilarious.
It was hilarious because it was one of the only things that was actually hard.
Oh, that was nice. Nice goal by
I
Team
can't-
USA.
No, Team
Team
Canada.
Canada. Can't really tell the difference.
I was just gonna say that. Like I can't tell who's who. Oh,
just,
there you
just
can
the
tell
helmet
goalies.
and the little crest. Oh, I guess white's Canadian.
Yeah, now I know that.
Poulin. She's kind of good.
She looks like Captain America, the U.S. goalie.
Yeah.
Just the big U.S. star on the pads.
Yeah.
Call it a day. But yeah, it's like the passing one was fun to me. It wasn't very entertaining necessarily because it was too long.
Yeah. I remember them talking about taking it out.
But it was the only thing that was actually hard.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And
it
not
like
like
actually really tested.
Yeah, and it wasn't like it ruined, like it hurt people or anything. Like
I think it had something to do with like setup and shit or whatever.
oh, it was definitely a lot of
Like I
setup.
said, it was
for
a
sure.
task and a half. You got to bring out like fucking all these stupid target shit.
Targets and the little nets and stuff. But man, like so they
It
take
was pretty cool though.
They
liked
take
it.
away that one, and then they bring in the what the hell are we looking? What's it actually called?
the shooting stars or whatever.
shooting stars
Fucking
that
come
they're
on,
shooting off the rink onto
Come
the ice.
on,
Like
man.
for serious.
Like who the what?
A little
Because
like
this has nothing to do with fucking hockey, like
Yeah.
at all. I'm shooting outside in the fucking stands.
yeah. Which
I'm the best at shooting out of the stands.
I don't know if you guys watched the YouTube video of Malkin and Crosby doing it,
Oh right, yeah, I remember
but
that.
they did that earlier, and it was funny, and it totally was funny. And this is probably going to be entertaining. I'm not.
It
I'm
will
not
be.
going to lie. This is probably going to be funny, especially if they have the players chirping each other
Oh yeah.
up there, kind of like Malkin and Crosby were doing.
Well, like I'm guessing they're gonna just be in what sneakers and shit.
I hope so, man. If they're in like,
Just like-
if they have their skates on, I'm gonna die.
Or it's like fucking like the fake skates or whatever kind of shit. I don't know.
Rollerblades.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck you do.
Here, man. Here's some rollerblades. Just give her. Ooh, that was a sweet move. Oh, loser.
that's saved.
But yeah, so I don't know. I'm not really sure about this whole skills competition. This might be the worst skills competition I've watched in a while.
Right, yeah, it's pretty basic,
Which-
like bare bones.
This is going to be really bad. If the NHL finds a way to make this skills competition portion of the All-Star game worse, I'm going to be very upsetty.
Yeah.
And so far, halfway through, I'm upsetty.
Like, yeah, I agree.
Because I don't think the hardest shot's going to get me going.
Well, like that's all we have is like hardest shot and then
Hardest
the
shot
shooting
and
stars,
shooting stars.
and that's it.
And then the rest
And
is
it's-
girls'
and it's-
game.
and it's over.
Which, yeah,
Which like the chick game is cool. Like this is cool.
So I got a question about this. So I understand I
Ooh.
understand what the NHL is going for. It's kind of building upon last year's female involvement of the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when eventually you don't want the girls at the game anymore? Like and I'm not saying like I'm not saying it like it
Well,
might
like, I would
honestly it might be the other way around where the girls get their league their league gets
yeah.
their shit together and they're playing hockey games.
That's what I would assume, right?
It's just gonna seem like the NHL doesn't want them here anymore and this is terrible
Well,
and
like
it's like,
you'd
bad
think
PR.
that they would have their own All-Star game at
yeah
that point,
or
obviously,
something right?
right?
Like I don't know. It's gonna be weird because this is gonna have to happen forever until somehow the women's game becomes a thing. Which good luck, but I don't know. I don't see it happening.
Well, like yeah, I don't even know. Obviously, it's bad because they've already tried a lot
Yeah,
and then it didn't work out,
when you can't
which is
when you
very
can't even
demoralizing.
when you can't even get the league situation figured out, it's hard to have confidence in the fan base coming out.
Which sucks. It's like unfortunate for sure,
Yeah.
but like what do you do? It's a business in the end, right?
Well, that's it. Everything's a business. Everything's got to make money.
And yeah, if they don't make money, then how the fuck are you gonna run a business?
Yeah.
And how the fuck are they gonna make money?
Yeah.
Which is the whole thing, right? Is like
The whole reason
the
they're
women
here.
don't get paid enough. Yeah, we know that, but how the fuck are they supposed to make the money?
Yeah.
Which I don't even know how you do it because
Well,
everybody knows women's hockey's out there.
that and well, I think if you want to compare it to anything, look at other sports like women's basketball.
Right.
It's not because they're women that people don't go watch. It's just not as entertaining.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what it comes down
This
to.
Canadian goalie is fucking
No
entertaining. Let me
doubt.
tell you, she is absolutely stoning these Americans. This is fantastic. But it's just it's.
I feel like hockey would have a better chance in a way, just
You'd-
because it's a slightly different game and there's a lot of skill. Like they have a lot more skill than they used to.
For sure,
But
but it's just such a small talent pool
oh, totally.
for high end talent, right? Where
Well, especially I think that's the thing around the world, right? Because North America is
Well,
pretty set up.
yeah, for sure, that's what I mean, right? But like hockey, basketball, that's a worldwide talent pool
Yeah.
for the most part.
Oh my God! That was some moves right there.
The American skaters are killing it.
Yeah, they're
the
Killing it.
Canadian goalie is killing it harder at the moment. Nice shot, missed. But yeah, it's just. I think I would expect basketball to take off before hockey because the basketball game seems more appealing to the masses, especially in the States, right? Because obviously Canadian hockey fans are going to be okay with watching women's hockey,
Yeah.
but you're not going to have nearly the buy-in out of the States, and that's 365 million or whatever it is. Like, that's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, break.
And if you don't get the buy-in, then it's really hard to have a business or like a sport or
safe.
whatever that's any entertaining or any bit entertaining and stuff like that, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
I would expect women's basketball to grow to something first.
I feel like the WNBA's been around for a long time though.
I
Right?
think so.
I
And
feel like it's gotten bigger too, right?
I think you're right.
With like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael
wow.
Jackson.
Michael Jordan's daughters in that, right?
True.
And then there's someone else, like who's the other big name?
Well, like Kia Nurse up here is probably our biggest
right.
women's basketball player.
Yeah. But yeah, who knows? Like, you hope that something comes out of it.
Step one is one league.
But like, and I think
league,
I think
actually.
that's the good thing that the NHL is doing this because at least they're getting some major exposure.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
And like to actually see them play.
Oh,
some
the glowing
hockey.
puck.
Oh, we got the.
Oh, God.
We got the. What the fuck do they call that? What do they call it again?
The puck trail or something? I
Like,
don't even know.
fuck.
Oh, that is horrendous.
NHL fucking 2000 shit right here. Oh,
See, that was nice, actually. Watching, like, the puck tracker when it goes up with the glass. You're like, oh,
that's
where it
actually
went.
cool.
I
It's a
hate
little bit
this,
different.
though. I don't like to track on the ice, but when it gets
Oh
up in
my
the glass,
God.
I'm like, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, that's hilarious, man. NHL. I'm trying to think when they brought that in. It was like 2004 or something.
See,
wasn't it?
The thing that this makes me excited for is if they can track the puck like this. I don't know. I'm curious as to how expensive this puck is, and
Yeah.
how reliably accurate the location tracking is.
Right.
This could be fantastic for goal calls
Oh man.
and high sticking calls.
Oh yeah, high sticking, good call. There's been a few lately too, right? That have been called high sticks, and some that have been really close,
Right, and
not
it's just like-
challenged and stuff. And
Man, if you could track this puck within like an inch, that could stop high sticks.
I'm sure it would be even more accurate than that.
You'd hope, but at the same time, this line doesn't look super accurate.
I feel like it's just behind. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, like I mean, they talked about all this technology last year.
Well, yeah, and like obviously that's what they were showing during warm up with
Yeah,
the player tracking
right.
on their jerseys. I guess the NBA is using player tracking in everyday games. I think right now. I don't know if they're using it for anything like statistically, but
it's there.
they're using it
Yeah.
like for something. They're at least testing it out.
You can actually tell the ice is kind of shitty right now.
Yeah, this is kind of a dick move by the NHL to
In
not
a way.
freaking pay to resurface the ice.
Oh, They have a lot of skill now. Like the
Well-
women have got a lot of skill.
So I was kind of thinking about this yesterday. I've heard a lot of people say that if hockey went to no hitting or no contact, right? No hitting, not no contact. That's impossible.
Right.
If it went to no hitting, lots of people are like, I would quit watching hockey, blah, blah, blah. I understand contact is a pretty like substantial portion of hockey. Sorry, hitting is a substantial portion of hockey. But especially if you go back and you think back to gold medal games between the U.S. and Canada female teams, do you really miss it that much? Like big contact, like big hits.
Like for sure, the thing would just be the adjustment period, 100%, right? But like, yeah, like it's
because
as long as they don't, like completely take out body contact.
Well, yeah, like
obviously none of
contact's
us
impossible.
want this.
Contacts and Paul. Yeah, I don't want no hitting, but I'm just wondering if because I think we've talked about this before. Big hits are not necessarily crucial to hockey. Like I'm talking like Matt Tkachuk versus Cassian, like
Right.
stuff like that, like huge hits.
Yeah.
You need to be able to play the body and remove a guy from the puck. Absolutely. But the ones that hurt people the most are the Matt Tkachuks and Zach Cassians and like stuff, the open ice, like guys going opposite directions and smashing into each other. If there was a way to remove that from the game, which I'm sure somebody smarter than me could come up with the legalese English to create rules against that. But it's kind of like the happy medium between the NHL that we have now and the way the girls hockey gets played, especially Canada US. And eventually, I don't know if anybody's watched it. I haven't actually watched it, but I've heard it's amazing. The new Netflix documentary on what the heck's his name? The Patriots guy. Aaron Hernandez, I think. No, that's not right.
No,
Is it?
that's
Maybe.
like the baseball player, wasn't it?
I think it is Aaron Hernandez.
Fuck, I don't know. I don't watch it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. My brain was just like, no, that's not right. It is right. So that just because like I was talking about this with somebody at work yesterday, talking about that documentary and stuff, and man, CET and all that stuff is gonna destroy the NFL in 10 years probably.
So it will, like, it already has.
Well, yeah, it's already
right?
started.
Yeah.
Right. So it's you need to look to the future when it comes to body contact in sports.
Yeah, like football's
rough. Obviously,
football's fucked.
obviously, like football is a complete league of its own
Yeah.
on degree of violence
smashing
and
hits
consistent violence in a game.
every
right?
game. Yeah, like every play.
Hockey, though, I think like hockey's gonna end up with the same thing. Look at Mark Savard. Look at was it Brassard that killed himself a few years ago, and there's all that stuff coming out. I think it was him.
Brassard?
Maybe like an older one.
Oh, I don't know, but there's
And then,
definitely been cases like
Ray
that.
Emery. Not his was a little different, but like all these fighters, right? Like you go back to a lot of fighters and what they've gone through.
It's like the whole Carcillo shit.
Yeah, Carcillo, but like guys that have actually
Tutu.
like killed themselves.
Oh yeah, like fucking
Belak and Rippin.
Ripon.
Yeah, Rippin, yeah,
Rick Rippon or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Right? Like you go through that stuff, and CET's taking a toll on NHL
Well,
lives too.
And then like Tim Thomas, right?
Tim Thomas, yeah,
Yeah.
his concussion
That
stuff,
was a big one.
right? So
lately.
like, and I'm not saying I advocate for removing hitting because it'll be better. I'm not, but what would be better is not having hockey versus having hockey. Right? If the NHL has to either disband or get rid of hitting, like violent impact hitting, then that's what's got to happen, guys. Like it just is, and it's got to be a conversation to be had.
Well, yeah, and that's going to be had more and more,
Yeah, in the next 10 years, it's going to be
especially with NFL too, right?
Yeah.
Like you said. So
I don't like for hockey. This is kind of what I'm bringing up, though. Is
like it wouldn't.
hockey seems to have an option. I don't
Right.
think football has an option.
Right. I see what you're saying because like hockey would live on.
I think
'Cause
yeah.
there's opportunity, right? But what the fuck do you do with football
They
without
ain't
contact?
gonna play flag football.
Yeah, NFL flag football.
Every single running back's out of a job. like-
NFL.
yeah. National Flag Football League. Woo!
Yeah.
Right? So it's conversations like that where it's just I think with watching the women's game of hockey, you can kind of see an option of where the NHL could end up.
Fuck, who knows?
Right? Just I think hockey would be almost as entertaining as it is now, without big monstrous hits.
Well, like like I said, it would be a huge adjustment period.
But the
And people
adjustment's
would
already
bitch.
happening.
People would bitch so much.
The adjustment's already happening. We're already
Well,
in the
that's
middle
the
of it,
thing.
and people are bitching. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
People are bitching right now because
It's like all the fighting going down.
well, we've talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Matt Kachuk's hit.
Right.
People are saying, is that not illegal?
Right.
When we're
Right.
like, it's a body check.
Like, what do you mean? That's a clean big hit.
Which obviously that would be illegal in the proposition I'm making.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, like, is the game really that much worse off without that hit?
I guess a lot of people don't think so.
A lot of people don't think so, but I don't.
There's no room in hockey for hits like that. I guess it's a Rafi Torres hit, even though it's not.
The lights are off or the lights are on, I think is better. Like, if you look at, is the game better? We kind of talked about this, right? Is the game better today than it was 20 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Is the game more entertaining today than it was 20 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
The stuff with, like, there's not enough emotion in this game today.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
Right? And that was entertaining, right? We've talked about this. Why are back-to-backs fun? Because that second game is emotional. Guys are pissed off.
Yeah.
Right? And that's definitely entertainment. The skill in the game is clearly miles ahead of where it was 20 years ago.
That's what I mean for, yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, I don't know if that necessarily means it's more entertaining than it was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's tough, right? It's
I
a
don't
tough
know.
sell.
I wasn't an adult.
Well, that helps too, right?
So, like,
for sure.
Yeah, I didn't, dissect the game.
But right,
like
like
I do now.
you and I go and, like, Brett can say this too because I know he's done it. But you see the NHL classics on Sportsnet once in a while.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's 10 or 15 years old, and you're like, "Are you fucking shitting me?" That was people love that.
Right.
What?
That's what we used to watch all the time. Holy
right? So
shit.
it's just like, it's so weird, and the game can evolve, and that's kind of what I'm trying to get to is the fact that, like, you may be pissed off about it today, or, like, you may hate my take right now, and I don't blame you because I'd probably hate my take listening to other people too. Oh, the U.S. finally score. Only took, what, 12
fiber?
minutes? Now they're going to score 4.
But
right,
right,
so
so
it's
you never
just-
know, man. Like,
Fans can evolve with the sport, and the sport's going to have to evolve. I almost guarantee it.
but
'Cause
yeah, it's already doing it, right? Like you kinda
concussion.
said.
This isn't going to be the first, and this is the first, but it's not going to be the last concussion lawsuit. It's not.
Right.
And guys like Wade Belak and guys like Rick Rippon and guys like that have killed themselves that were fighters because of CTE and stuff like that because they've gone mental. Like, that's pure and simple. You lose. You just lose normal human capabilities. That can't happen. That can't.
Which is,
That cannot be a result of your sport.
I think, kind of a related topic. Like, I think it's a good thing that, like, George Peros is in safety, Department of Safety, just because, like, he knows.
I agree.
Kind of.
I agree, but listening to guys like Zach Cassian talk about their meetings that they just had with George Peros, I don't know if everybody else agrees.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm with you. I think that is the right person to deem those hits safe or unsafe. We'll always have a argument to be had with how the NHL suspends things. I think with George Peros, it's gotten more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, like we've talked about, right? The elbows to the head. 2 game suspension almost every time.
Yeah, yeah. Unless you're Corey Perry.
That was offside. Please tell me they're going to challenge if they score here. They didn't score.
Actually, did Corey Perry get more than 2 games?
Yes, but he was a repeat offender. And
Right,
stuff.
he got 4 or 3.
5, I think.
5? Oh. What a douchebag. You see, oh yeah, did you see?
Because it was 5. 'Cause I remember going, I think that's too much.
Did
and
you
then,
see, was it, no, it's, oh my god. Who's Minnesota's goalie? Or,
Dubnyk?
no, fuck, was it Minnesota? Fuck. I can't remember. The dude, did you see the goalie loses shit on Corey Perry?
Oh,
Was it Minnesota?
It was
Yeah,
Stalock.
Stalock. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved that. I loved
Losing
it.
I did too.
He just this is what you hear on the mic too
Yeah.
is great. Fuck you, you're a dirty fuck. Something along those
It
lines.
was fucking amazing.
Like, you're a fucking dirty piece of shit. Yeah, dude, it's Corey Perry, man. He is a dirty bitch. Guy, and that's what he said too. He's like, the guy just came back from the most idiotic elbow in the outdoor game, comes back, knees me in the head when I'm trying to cover the puck or whatever. It's like, oh, that's Corey Perry for you. Still douchebag rat, still there.
it was one of those like accidentally on purpose.
Oh, it's a Corey Perry special, dude.
Yeah.
That's what Corey Perry does. Like, I wonder how many goalies he's done that to. Like, every one in the league. Like, that's just what he does. He's a dirty, dirty boy.
Oh man, that was.
I just love Stalock. I fucking love you, Stalock.
I was like,
That was
man,
amazing.
that's aggressive. I wonder what happened. Then I saw the replay. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And like, because he just had concussion issues too, right?
That's
So it's like
part of his issue.
and
right?
that's another thing we're kind of talking about. Protecting from concussions.
yeah.
Fucking Corey Perry, dude. Douchebag.
Well,
man.
that one and like that's one of the like those sneaky dirty ones because it's like he
Those are
wasn't like chicken, like he didn't stick something out to hit him, but at the same time like the defenseman was there and he was like,
didn't
I'm gonna
avoid.
go between him and the goalie.
Yeah,
Screw this.
whatever happens, happens.
And it's just like, man, you're an asshole. You know exactly what you're doing.
Right, and then also, sorry, I don't know why. I'm just thinking of dirty players right now. Probably because we've been kind of talking about dirty stuff. But like, the other one that was funny was, and he got roasted on Twitter, which was great too. And like, there was a article from like 5 years ago or something. But James Neal bitching about the Kachuk stuff, right, and everything. And then there was an article from like 5 years ago someone wrote, and it was like, why James Neal is the dirtiest player in the NHL. And do you fucking remember what he
His
used to
knees?
do? Oh, yeah. And
All the time.
dude is a douchebag. Why are you commenting on this, James Neal? You're
Yeah.
a fucking dirty prick
That's-
yourself.
That's exactly what they did.
Get
They're just
out
like,
of here.
You're gonna comment on Kachuk. You want to try that again?
Yeah, like I think it was like a big elbow too or something in the playoffs when he played for Pittsburgh. And I can't remember if he got suspended or I don't know, but it was such a dirty play.
Yeah, I'm certain he got suspended.
I
for
think
that
he
one.
did.
Yeah.
And it was like when I was watching, I was like, "Oh wow. I didn't realize James Neal was that much of a dirty bitch, man." But he is. And so like his comments, I'm like, I am not listening to you right now. I'm basically all you're saying is blah 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 blah. I'm James Neal. I'm a dirty prick too.
Yeah. In classic Bench Boys fashion, we didn't look at the comments on the video. Morgan, I see your comment. More goals, better hockey, more viewers, more money. How do you increase goals? To be honest, I think the NHL's done a fantastic job with the more goals, more fan stuff. It's scoring is up like crazy.
Yeah.
The challenge for offsides comment, I agree, but the NHL clearly does
Should
not,
bring this up.
and it's painful. We've talked about it a million times, but the close offsides are not the ones that the rules brought in for, but it's just the way it is. If you're gonna challenge offsides, it's black and white rule. So then they try and do the best job with the black and white rule. I'll agree. It's absolutely brutal. There's nothing exciting like a offside review destroying a game's momentum. But it is what it is. Right now, it's Gary Bettman's league, and Gary Bettman doesn't like to change rules and then change his
And
mind
then go back on it. Yeah.
Actually, I think I was wrong, or actually, I think we were wrong as a whole. So it's probably never going to change.
Yeah.
Probably what's going to change is they're going to change offside rules and change it so that it's a plane and totally destroy the point of offsides. So, is what it is. Another thing I wanted to touch on, the fact that Matthews has a wrist injury and is not playing at the All-Star game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's like McKinnon last year. It's unfortunate.
well, so it's just weird because apparently Matthews' injury. So McKinnon was sick last year, right? Or was he injured?
I don't know. I can't. I thought it was like maybe a shoulder or something. I don't even know.
Maybe I don't remember exactly what it was, but the thing with McKinnon was he wasn't playing, and he just wanted to be there, right? Where this year Matthews is there,
Mm-hmm.
he's actively participating in the fan fest part of everything, but he's not participating in on ice anything because he has a wrist injury that it needs acute treatment. They said, which certainly sounds like a way of I don't want to put my gear on, so I'm just not.
Yeah.
The guy's got 34 goals or something on the season. Apparently, this wrist injury is from 3 weeks ago. Like, it's very interesting. I'm not really sure what to think about the exact ramifications of everything, but I'm sure part of it is the fact that because he's actually there, he's going to be able to play and not be suspended.
Yeah.
Whereas, suspended, quote unquote. I heard,
Like, is he gonna miss a game anyway?
well, probably not if he's been playing with it for 3 weeks,
It's like I don't get it. Yeah.
right? It's weird.
Like, why would you do it? Why don't you just fucking if you're not gonna play? Why would you just?
Well, because if he doesn't go, then he probably gets suspended,
It's like, oh my god.
right? That's the
Like
point.
you could have, so you can play, you just don't want to.
That's what I think, right?
Yeah.
But again, I think I said this too last week, where it's like the on ice product is the on ice product. We know it's not great, right? Like tomorrow's game is not must watch TV. Absolutely not. It's not even close.
Oh yeah.
If it's just a case, because we've talked about it too, right? Where All-Star Game is more for the local fan base than it is for the national fan
Yeah,
base
it's
or
like
the
the
TV.
event, right?
Right, so it's more of a case of getting the guys to go for like media day that was Thursday, get them to go for the skills competition, whether that means they're in it or not. But there's a lot of fan fest stuff. There's a lot of sponsor stuff that's going on. All that kind of stuff going on during the All-Star Game. So for these guys like Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby, obviously Crosby didn't get selected this year for the All-Star Game, but he has been selected before and not gone. Just like Ovechkin did this year, last year, whatever. If the guys go to the game and participate in everything but the on-ice product, does that make the NHL happy enough to not suspend them? And assuming that's the case, because they haven't come out and said Matthews is going to be suspended for the next game after the All-Star break, I'm going to guess that's sufficient for the NHL.
Yeah.
Which then begs the question why Ovechkin doesn't do that rather than
Vacation, baby.
straight up say, yeah,
I don't want to fucking be in St. Louis.
I'll play 81. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, I'll still score fucking 50.
He'll probably
goals,
get 50
bitch.
and 81. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird to see Matthews actually go, kind of like McKinnon did last year.
Mm-hmm.
But I think McKinnon was actually missing games. That's the difference.
Yeah.
And I think he just wanted to go there and be with his teammates and be with the guys.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what happened with him.
But again, right, like Panarin, I heard this too. People were like, oh, Panarin's going to have to miss the first game after the All-Star break.
No, he just missed some games.
He missed the last game
Yeah.
before the All-Star break.
Yeah.
That's the way
which
this
is
works.
which is I don't know if necessarily maybe like he was injured.
Yeah.
He's obviously injured enough that he doesn't want to play an actual game.
Yeah, he didn't
So-
play one of the 82. And that's the,
Yeah.
I think I said it last week too, right? The NHL suspension is not necessarily a suspension. It's if you're hurt enough to not play an All-Star game, then that means you're hurt enough to miss one of your games.
Right.
It's more of a, you don't want to play in ours, you're going to miss one.
Yeah.
Than a suspension like you elbowed a guy in the head
Yeah.
kind of suspension, right? So it's,
Now you don't get paid.
yeah, right? So it's, and that's probably the difference is the fact that it's just like, yeah, you're not getting paid for that game then.
Yeah.
Whatever. If you don't want to come, then have at her.
Yeah.
But Panarin actually missed the game, so he's going to be back if he wants or if he's able to be. He'll be back for the first game.
Yeah. Which I don't know if they're in their break. Maybe.
I don't think they played Tuesday or Wednesday, so they must play Monday or Tuesday.
I feel like no one plays like any games right now. Like,
Well, the
this
Leafs-
week was just so weird.
the Leafs are back on Monday. They're playing the Predators. Let's see who else is on. No Rangers. But there's
Yeah, so maybe
there's
they're
6
on-
games on Monday.
They're probably on their break anyway, so he's
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, I'll miss one game right now, and then I'll be back after the break."
That's weird. There's 6 games on Monday, first game back, and then there's 2 on a Tuesday, which is usually the NHL's day.
Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday,
Yeah.
right? It's very odd to have only 2 games.
That is weird.
And then Wednesday, another big day. There's another 6 games on Wednesday. So weird. But yeah, the Rangers don't play any of those 3 days.
Yeah,
Or 4, so they're on theirs too, yeah. Yeah, the Rangers go back on Friday.
So then, yeah, he'd be good by the time they're done that. I'm
He'll
sure, right?
definitely
It's
be-
probably just a little tweak or whatever. I think it was
Well,
like
then there was,
arm or
like,
something.
Who else had that tweak? Oh no, it was Panarin. Panarin's tweak. Apparently, I was listening to Toronto radio on Thursday. Apparently, Panarin's injury has been nagging him since Columbus. And
What?
Yeah,
But what are you doing over the summer?
yeah, I don't know. It's very odd.
Oh, and yeah, you've been injured the whole year? Holy fuck. Dude.
He's only got 68 points in
This guy's
an injury.
killing it.
But at the same time, it's probably something similar to what Crosby had. Like, I'm not saying to the extent that Crosby had, but Crosby powered through and then ended up being out for 2 months.
Well, I mean,
right?
hockey players are pretty crazy creatures, dude. It's like the
Very.
whole Monahan crap after their run in the little bit in the playoffs, right? And then it comes out the year or in the summer that he was like, "Oh, I had like a busted back basically
Yeah.
the whole year, and like my shoulder was effed." He had like 3 injuries
Mm-hmm.
and one like he couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
You can't sleep, and you're playing hockey every day. They're crazy humans, man.
Man, it doesn't.
Superhumans.
Oh,
man.
speaking of Austin,
Hey, there he is.
in
The French mustache himself.
in the French mustache,
He looks like a
the-
goddamn like villain in James Bond.
he
or some
does.
shit.
Yeah, actually, that is perfect.
I'm a Frenchie.
Oh, look, he's got a little wrist guard on to make sure he can sell it.
yeah. Make sure you wear this, Matthew.
But he's got the suit jacket with a white turtleneck on and his
Like, are you kidding me?
French mustache,
He
And
looks
his-
like a European. Like
his ridiculously long hair. He totally looks like a European.
if you didn't know who this guy was, you'd be like, dude, this guy is from Paris.
He picked up a couple things when he played in Switzerland, and he was like, "You know what? I want to be that guy."
Look at the fucking jumbotron with all the.
The mascots are just
Mascots.
going nuts.
Where's Gritty?
Oh, I was gonna actually.
Did he get arrested?
Yeah. So, Gritty is being investigated for punching a 13-year-old kid right now,
He's being detained.
which I laugh and we laugh. It's funny.
We don't know
because-
what happened.
It's
right?
funny because it's Gritty.
Yeah, that's the only reason why
It's not funny because it's like if it's legit and a grown man. Because let's not forget, there's a man in that costume. It's not Gritty.
or woman. Who knows?
That's true. Could be a woman. They are nuts in that costume, so it could be anyone.
Yeah, seriously.
But it's horrible if a grown man or a grown adult pushed a kid or punched a kid.
Oh yeah,
That being said, Gritty is ridiculous. And
the guy's like high on heroin anyway or something.
did
I don't
you
know.
see the video of him smashing the garbage can?
Oh yeah, that was super gold.
Oh my God. So if you didn't see it, there's a video of Gritty and he's doing the old, smashing on the drum, to get
Oh,
the
yeah,
crowd to get the crowd
Oh yeah,
going.
right.
Except it was actually a garbage can, and then his little security guard, quote unquote, guy, his partner in crime, we'll call it, because normally they are partners in crime, whether it's the cake in the face or
Right.
the streamers or whatever it ends up being.
Yeah.
But the security guard, we'll call him for now, is holding up a sign, and it says, "Gritty learned this from the Astros."
Right.
And, oh, man, is that not the best joke ever?
Yeah, that was good. I mean, just a little slight jab at the MLB. It's just like
So good, man. Oh,
we don't
dying.
cheat here in hockey.
We just snort cocaine. It's fine.
Yeah. There might be a massive cocaine problem, and we punch little kids in the back as mascots. I don't
Maybe.
know.
But
Fucking
hey,
Gritty.
we don't cheat.
What are you doing, Gritty? Gritty, stop smoking the crack, bro. Meth.
Also-
Put down the pipe.
Also, they did resurface the ice for this. If you
Oh,
didn't,
they did flood after.
yeah, they're flooding. They just were
They
flooding.
probably should have flooded before.
Yeah, that's
Because that ice looked pretty bad.
that's so bad. Such a
There's gonna. I don't even want to look at Twitter right now.
I don't
because It's
either.
gonna be
People-
blowing up. Equality.
people were already bitching about the money thing for
Right.
the female game and the fact that it was $100,000 on $1 million. People are now going to bitch about the fact that they didn't send Boney the ice.
Oh yeah. Anything to bitch on
I just
Twitter.
hate Twitter for that.
Yeah.
It's just Twitter's too much sometimes. It's a great free platform for advertisement, but it's not a great free platform for arguing with people.
Oh yeah. You just gotta block.
One of the Hockey Podcast Network podcasts, the Oil Country podcast, tweeted out Austin Matthews looks like he's in the middle of transitioning to a creepy uncle.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
100%.
Couldn't have put it better.
What's his name? Uncle Leo from.
Oh yeah.
From
That's a young Uncle Leo right there from Seinfeld.
What the hell's the uncle's name from? Oh man, high school movie. Why can't I think of it? Vote for Pedro.
Oh fucking Napoleon
That's
Dynamite.
the one. What the hell's his name? The uncle.
Shit, I can't remember. So yeah, dude, that mustache.
I see him in there too a
yeah.
lot. But yeah, Austin, you just ruined my whole train of thought.
Damn it, you freaking creepy uncle.
So beautiful, such a good.
Does he have
comment.
any brothers or sisters?
Hopefully, yeah, I think he does actually. Pretty sure.
Probably.
So coming up next after the break, I think they were just setting up. It's probably
I think it's hardest shot.
hardest shot,
Hottest shot.
which is
Carlson, Gio, Hedman, Jones,
most likely going to be
Weber.
Weber.
I'd say Weber or Carlson. Hedman has a pretty good shot too, and Jones, right? I don't think Gio or Pedersen really have a chance, but could be wrong.
True.
If I was a betting man, I would say Carlson and then Weber. I just feel like Weber's a little bit older now. Not that, that really doesn't change shot power, I don't think, too much.
I don't think
You get,
so.
you
He's
get
still
some old
big.
man strength anyway,
Mhm.
right? But Carlson's got a fucking bomb, as we've seen many times this year.
He does
Pretty
have
much almost like taking over from Ovi, but not really. Adding just, another crazy one-timer to that power play.
I'll try. I'll try and do what you do. It looks fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure he's got quite a few pointers from, Mr. Goal Scorer. Who's what a crazy guy. He had like 2 hat tricks and
8
3
goals in a
games.
week, dude.
Yeah.
I guess we could talk about Ovechkin being an absolute.
I guess
Monster.
did that happen earlier in this week?
I think it
don't know.
ended on the weekend.
Yeah. What? That's crazy though.
But so
Crazy man.
I talked about this either last week or the week before, where Pasternak had such a good start, and then Matthews caught him, and then
Mhm.
Pasternak scored that hat trick right away. Like, I think Matthews was within
Right.
1 or 2 goals, and Pasternak's like, actually, I'm going to score a hat trick now. And then, I think maybe less than 2 weeks later, Ovechkin just says, guys, I am the reigning Rocket Richard champion for the last 45 years, so
That's 45.
I'm gonna now take this over again. Thanks for keeping it warm.
I feel like he always starts to score more later in the year too, right?
Well, except for I think it was last year. Last
Yeah.
year he had that like 9 goals in like the
right.
first 9 games or
yeah,
something.
he had a lot of goals at the start of the year. Yeah, but
Because now it's Pasternak at 37, Ovechkin 34, Matthews 34, McKinnon 30, Jack Eichel 28.
we got a good goal scoring race. Usually it's
Normally-
not this many people.
Normally
right?
Ovechkin is at like 37, and the next guy's at 30,
that's kind of how it's been.
and
a
then
lot.
it's at like 25.
yeah, right. Like there could be multiple 50-goal scorers this year, which excites me too.
Well, yeah, I'd say because Matthews I think is on pace for 50, so that would mean there's 3 guys on pace for 50 right now. Nathan McKinnon. Oh yeah, Nathan McKinnon was on pace for 50 too.
Yeah.
Sorry, 50 also.
Yeah.
So that would be 4. Yeah. So that's crazy.
Yeah. And like definitely lots of people on pace for 100
This
plus.
I'm excited for. I forgot that Pedersen was in the harder shot, and I would never have guessed that.
I know. I want to see how hard he can shoot. I feel like he's probably got the lightest shot out of everybody competing in this.
Yeah, you'd think.
Him or Gio. I know Gio doesn't really have like a super hard slap shot. It's hard.
Didn't Seth Jones win one in the
He
last
won
year?
1 year. Yeah, I think it was last year.
Because Weber wasn't there and Buff wasn't there.
I think Carlson was there last year too, wasn't he? Yeah. Pretty sure Hedman was as well.
Pedersen has got to be pound for pound the hardest shot.
Probably. That's fair.
If they had a weight class for hardest shot,
weight class.
I think he'd win.
Yeah. And then, classic Weber, who's Chara has the overall, right?
I think
But
he's got
he
record.
did for a time.
Yeah, Weber
It's like
did
106 point something, and then
108
Chara
Weber
got
got?
108 or 107.
Man, like they must use like 110 flex or something right now. Weber especially.
Well, like Chara has like 130 or something, doesn't he?
Al.
And then you go to
See,
Johnny, and it's
This
55.
makes sense. Al McInnes stepping on the ice.
Oh, dude, is he gonna take a slap shot?
He'll probably
My
break
man.
his back if he takes a real slap shot. But he looks like he's gonna.
He's fine. Look at him. He's in shape still. Look at him. How old is he? 60?
It's got to be 60.
He's probably pushing 60.
See,
he's probably up there.
Now, obviously, I'm sure. What did we say about his name? Bernie.
Oh man, he fucking unleashed it.
I
Oh!
no, that can't.
100.4 for McInnes.
I was just gonna
way.
say.
Is he using a wood
Yeah,
stick?
still would. I was just gonna say
Dude.
they're probably gonna like.
What a champ.
I was just gonna say they're probably gonna bump up the number a little bit, but that could be legit.
That was legit, dude.
He
You see that
rocked. Like,
shot?
man, if anybody shoots under 100, they should feel shame.
It's a fucking wood stick.
Yeah,
It's like an old Easton wood stick.
whammy.
Wham. I just
Oh, yeah, how
showing
old
his
is he?
highlights now. Al McInnes, dude. He shot harder than he did in the
Oh.
All-Star games. He's still
That was
got
a
it.
rocket.
Look at him. Look at the form. What a beauty.
That'll hurt tomorrow.
Yeah, he's like, I pulled my
He's
back.
56.
Yeah, I didn't think he was quite there. That sounds about right. What a guy, man. Yeah, if you shoot lower than that now, you got to feel
You
shame.
feel bad.
Oh,
He
that was
missed
a
the
good
net,
one.
Did he?
No, he hit right in the middle, I think, right?
No, it was not in the middle.
Oh, I missed it. Then.
I'm pretty sure he missed because he didn't get a score.
0.
You suck. Feel shame. Go get a wood stick and try again.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody should have to shoot one with a wood stick now.
I honestly think that's true. In honor of Al, they should have had everybody with wood sticks.
Yeah, just make a custom wood stick, get everybody's curves right, get the flexes right.
It'll cost you a grand total like $40.
That was
Shame.
Oh, shame. Jones.
Shame.
3 miles per hour slower than Al McInnes.
No, it wasn't that much. It was only 100.4. It was like 1.8.
2.2 or whatever. Wasn't
good
it?
math.
I don't know.
Quick maths. I think it's 1.6.
He gets another
actually.
one? Oh, yeah, see, I don't think it...
They didn't count the first one. 96. What a loser.
Come on, bruh. Oh,
If Pedersen hits over 100, I'm going to be so blown away.
me too.
What
I know he's got a good shot, but like... I
What
don't
is
think
your
it's that
favorite
hard.
All-Star Skills event? And I'm talking like ever. Not this
Like
year.
ever? Huh. I don't know. Like, that's a pretty good
Ooh,
shot by Gio.
100.8.
Yeah, my boy.
You're
my
not
boy.
a loser.
Nice.
See, I don't know. That seemed a
I
little
don't know.
faster. That seemed a lot faster than Al's.
I feel like even like I really kind of liked the puck handling just because it was comedy plus seeing crazy stick handlers, but that was kind of just like only Johnny could do that, and kind of Kane.
Yeah.
That was harder probably too. Yep,
Ooh,
that was a good
lower.
one.
That's why.
Along the ice, baby. That's how you get it.
Ooh.
Actually, it's like just above the ice.
Yeah.
That's how you get it, because then you have no friction. I think that was perfect. Oh yeah, it's like 3 inches off.
I'd say I think I think it's probably obvious without I've talked in this podcast. I think the passing one was my favorite because it's nice to see NHL players have to struggle, like
Yeah,
a normal person.
and make like a perfect sauce. This is going to be a hard shot, too. Victor Hedman?
97.
Or not even close.
I think he went too high.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you ever tried shooting at one of these things? Like the little
I
crappy
did
Canadian
when
Tire
I was
ones?
like 13.
They are.
I don't even remember.
First of all, I am terrible at slap shots. Like
My slap
absolutely
shot's
terrible.
Pretty bad, too.
There you go. 102.
Ooh, there you
Oh,
go.
Ty is Geo.
Yeah, it's just lower. The lower you go.
Yeah, no, the passing one. See, as a whole, I don't know if I like the passing one as much as maybe the hardest shot or the fastest skater.
I feel like that
Actually,
one.
the save streak is definitely up there with one of my favorites now.
I think that one's fun because it is actually most of the time, except for like hurdle today, and
Serious?
some of the other ones. Yeah,
Whoa!
there you go. There you go.
102.4 for Pedersen.
102.4. That's crazy.
Brett,
he
you're-
even surprised himself. You see his reaction there?
Brett, you're gonna have to
See
cut. You're gonna have to cut that out and like maybe make it a little quieter. Sorry for anybody who's actually listening to the live stream.
Blow your
'cause
ears out.
That was loud.
Dude, do you see the flex on that stick?
He probably uses an 85 flex.
Look how low his hand is. Oh, that's a hard one too.
That's too
a little
high, I think.
Dude.
He
Wow.
is leading the harder shot. Pedersen hit 102.4.
No one could have predicted that.
That is all stick.
Yeah,
No,
did
it's
you?
not. That's
well,
technique,
like
but-
he had his hand was only like a foot and a half
But
from his blade,
if
and
you're
that
s-
thing flexed.
If your kick point is in the right spot,
I guess depending where your
right?
kick point
That's
is, yeah.
that's the difference between wood and composite is the fact that like you can change all that.
Ooh,
Tie for Carlson, 102.4. I'd have to say I'm most intrigued by this event this year because it's most wide open. Like that's why I don't put the fastest skater in my most exciting one. I like it.
The thing about the fastest skater too is it's just over so quick.
It's basically overall. Well, and it's basically not a chance. Like
oh,
104.5 for Carlson.
that's why I picked him to win. But watch Weber.
Weber's
He'll
going
fucking
110.
destroy it. 110. Fucking if anyone gets that ever, I'm impressed.
Record-setting year.
Get like some fucking
this is
jets
what-
on the back.
This is the problem this year. The machine is not quite calibrated.
and they don't.
It's everybody's shooting a little slower, but it's actually record-setting speed because it's not calibrated proper.
No one's using the stick with the hole in it.
That's true. It'll probably break. Put the whole
I
puck.
don't know if anyone saw that on in the KHL All Star game. Oh, there's Weber. That was a bomb and a
105.9.
half,
There
dude.
it is.
Of course. He's like, ah, yeah.
He didn't even look like he tried.
Jeez, what a bomb.
I definitely
dude.
missed this last year, though. I remember specifically the hardest shot came along and he wasn't here, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Let's see. We just got to see if he can break 106 here. What's his hardest? I think it's like 106.4 or something is his personal
I
highest.
think you're right.
Ooh, it's a little too high.
Oh, 106.5.
Damn. If that was on the ice or 2 inches, he would have broke 107, I bet.
Damn, Shay.
Well done, sir.
Who's got to go now?
I think that's it.
Is it?
I feel like that's it. They probably would have put him at the back just
You'd
because
think.
he's won before.
It did go like slowest to hardest.
Yeah, pretty much. Freaking, yeah, Pedersen, though. That's impressive, man.
Blown away.
Like, he's kind of a twig.
Seth Jones should feel shame.
Seriously. I believed more in you, Seth. You let me down.
You did let me down.
98 point. You didn't even beat fucking Al McInnes at 56 with a wood stick. You suck.
Jackass.
You jackass. Shit.
But yeah, no, back to my original question. The passing drill, in my opinion, the most fun I had with the passing drill was the middle part. The like saucer passes into the
Yeah, with
nets.
the little nets, yeah.
I'd say that was my best portion, my favorite portion. The whole thing as a whole was too long, which I
Yeah.
understand that's kind of why they probably took it out.
Yeah, it just dragged on. That's the
Well,
only
and
issue I had with that
It
one.
dragged on, and then when guys got in a rut,
They
it just
didn't care.
dragged on.
Didn't care / just like could not make it.
Yeah. And
Like
it
that was
just
Doughty,
rough.
right? Just
Yeah.
couldn't make the one. He's
Doughty,
just,
and I
like,
think
losing it.
I feel like a Sedin did it once, and he just had a
Maybe.
rough time.
Yeah. That's a hard thing to do, especially like the ones that would have like the high wall and then like a short distance after they'd have like the little
Yeah.
net. Like you have to put like a little
A
soft
lot-
sauce on
oh,
it.
It was ridiculous.
Tough, dude. Frickin' Al McInnes, dude. That's amazing.
See, so they
That is
bring out
amazing.
Bernie,
Yeah.
and he doesn't even do
Doesn't
the
even
drill.
do anything. Gives a
Al
3
McInnes comes out
soft
and just
passes.
hammers a slap shot at 100 miles an hour with a wood stick.
the fucking wood stick, dude.
All Bernie had to do was take a couple of half-ass wristers on net.
The dude has literally not lost his shot at all.
That's insane, dude.
Like that's like they showed his old shots at the All-Star game, and that was higher than some of his other shots. Like what?
So
Talk about old man strength. Holy shit.
relating that to the game today, everybody who jokes around about Alex Ovechkin bombing one-timers for 20 a year to beat Gretzky's record.
Yeah. You can do
Case
it.
in point.
You can do it.
Apparently it doesn't go away.
Well, yeah, and like especially for Ovi, like how much he shoots. He'll never ever. He'll be shooting that at 56 too.
88 he'll be doing that.
Yeah, like seriously, it'd come out like, Alex Ovechkin. He'll be like,
Can't
got some
even
sunglasses on, drinking a beer.
can't even get his skates on anymore. Just hammers a shot.
Just goes out there and smokes one top shelf.
I would like to see what Alex Ovechkin would shoot at the hard shot.
He's done it before. He wasn't that
been,
hard.
It's been a while.
He was
but
under 100,
Really?
I think. Yeah.
one
But that's
timer
the
he
thing.
probably like.
Exactly. That's what I would like to see them do, honestly, is put in. You have hardest shot. Why not just add something onto the end quickly
Well,
that's like a one-timer shot?
Because I think we talked. You and I, definitely us three as a whole, have talked about it before. You never take a slap shot like this
Yeah, who the fuck does that?
ever
No.
in a hockey game ever.
Because you have time to just, put the puck there. Wait!
Wait,
I gotta just skate back for a
yeah,
sec.
I
then
gotta
I'm
go take a
skate
run
forward.
at this. Right, so it's very odd.
Yeah.
Ooh, NHL gifts tweeted a picture of Pedersen giving the old ooh face
Yeah.
and put impressed, and I would agree.
Yeah.
Obviously, with my reaction, I can't believe that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a hard shot. Like, I don't think he takes too many slap shots though, does he?
There's a bunch of tweets that are
Beacon Jones, I hope.
no, they're Beacon McInnes and that wasn't real.
Wasn't real. I
know,
guarantee
man.
that was
That's
real,
pretty
dude.
close.
Did
That
you
was
not
quick.
watch the shot? It was a legit shot.
I need a replay and the official like timer and distance and all that good stuff. You know,
I guarantee that was legit.
it's pretty close.
Like, because right when he took the shot, I was like, oh, Al. Big Al.
Like, it definitely wasn't like it was definitely faster than 80.
Yeah, like there was, you could
it was
not
cooking.
notice yeah, that was legit.
Yeah, I don't know. That's impressive, man.
Yeah. 56, man.
Now,
I mean, I guess Yager is like fucking 56 playing hockey still, so.
he's only like 46, isn't he?
Or yeah, he's
I think he's 46.
Right, 46. Yeah.
47, sorry.
He'll probably still be playing when he's 56.
Man, did you see him? He got injured, and his first game back, he had 2 goals. Like, I understand it's the Czech league, but he doesn't have
Oh, they're talking about
2
the
goals a game.
McDavid injury right now.
Damn, I want to listen to this. Aw, cute. He was doing water aerobics.
Well,
Like an
anyway,
old person.
we've been going for an hour too.
Yeah, typical. One event left. The shooting star.
The most ridiculous thing you'll see all year.
Definitely lots of analysis we can give you for that. So
It's about a 3-wood out. 3-wood.
Whoa, that's a driver for me there, bud.
Be about a 9-iron for Blair. If you're listening, Blair. Bastard.
But yeah, other than that, thanks for stopping in. And Monday the games start again. Enjoy the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is crazy. Okay, we gotta stick. We gotta stick around for this. This is a lot. Are they actually gonna try and shoot it all the way on the ice? So they got to get this stuff off the ice and in. Oh, and they did move the netting. I was wondering what the hell they were going to do. Oh, and they put netting over the people. Okay, Jared. They got rid of the passing drill because it was too much setup. Potentially.
Or yeah, I don't even.
Potentially. That's one theory. They just brought out like a net thing to cover fans to do this stupid drill or whatever challenge, whatever you want to call it. Is Quinn Hughes shooting?
No.
Who was competing? I didn't even check.
It's Patrick Kane, Mitch Marner, Ryan O'Reilly, David Pasternak, David Perron, Tyler Seguin, both Kachucks.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't have pegged either
Also,
Kachuk for something else.
2 women, 1 from Canada, 1 from U.S. on a Twitter vote.
Wow. This is definitely the challenge drill thing I wanted them to be in, for sure.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, why didn't they do the fastest skater again? That's stupid.
Yeah, Kendall was good.
She freaking flew, and then
I love
then they
this
don't have the
little
stick
netting.
handling one, right?
Did you end it? No. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Adorable. Look at that guy. Not even bringing up a chair.
I might as well watch the last one. With
You're
you
not
guys.
on.
I have to be on.
You're not on.
Your
For
mic's
you
not
guys,
on.
you're not on.
Oh,
It's on for everyone else.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care about you.
Good.
Except now I can't see.
Oh, I'll move it then.
okay. This is gonna take way too long.
Is this really what's gonna happen? Oh my god. Okay, maybe we don't talk about this.
Mitch Marner, come on down.
For
You're on the find the pucks. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Find the pucks. Fuck.
Find the pucks. Fuck. Find the targets with the puck. Fuck.
Oh, Marie Philippe.
I'll pull in yet. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's literally like freaking Price is Right.
Brett,
Except it's come on up.
were you surprised by Mr. Peterson? Eliash?
Where did he get that much weight from? Like, where did he get the?
Man, it's like Mike Weir, like driving
doesn't have
350 yards.
I just don't get where he got that
It's
power
all
from.
technique, bro.
Yeah. It was impressive, to be honest. I saw him. I was like, yeah. I did the same thing with McInnes when Jared was like, I didn't think he was gonna shoot. I thought he was just coming out, and then he shot.
Maybe
and
like
I was
Freaking bomb with a wood stick, dude. It's
100?
impressive. 102
I'm
points.
like, hey,
What?
you want to come play some hockey?
There's
in
100
Calgary?
points.
Yeah, you want to play
You want to
beer
play
league
some
with us?
power play minutes? Just used on the power
Dude,
play.
could you imagine? First of all, as a goalie, I couldn't imagine getting somebody to shoot that at me that hard. Could you imagine being a defenseman and standing in front of that in like a beer league game?
Oh god.
Just hammer a
So I-
slap shot.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, I'm leaving.
I remember playing in my first league where there was no slap shots allowed, and I thought it was the weirdest thing ever.
That is weird.
And then you start watching guys just take unnecessary slap shots in beer league, and you're like, yep, that makes sense.
I mean, if you're taking slap shots in beer league, you're taking it too seriously.
You're being a dick.
Seriously.
Dude, a guy, we got smoked the other day. It was like 7-3. It was 7-3 already. And this guy, on a rebound, takes a slap shot from the hash marks at me. I was
You're
like,
a dick, man.
thanks,
like,
man.
Get out of here.
His teammate comes up to me and he's like, sorry about my teammate.
He apologizes. I'd probably do the same thing if someone took a slap shot like that on my team. Be
That's
like,
pretty
dude,
funny.
like, come on. It's not
Good times.
necessary.
I'm going to bet that Ryan O'Reilly wins this one.
I don't know who's the best golfer.
This is pretty cool, actually.
This is a lot more aggressive than I expected it to be. I'm glad they couldn't walk up the rink with their stick in their gloves.
What does like Dude Perfect come out here and like nailed it after?
Yeah. It's probably where they got all
Is
these
somebody
ideas
going?
from.
No. Oh, it's Petrangelo. Just
Oh, loser.
10 points
it's
to get it
Perron.
through the middle or something? Or do you have to hit it?
Wow, this camera's.
Oh, I
really,
thought
really
that
low.
guy's voice sounded familiar. Pretty sure that guy's from Vegas. On the mic there.
This is stupid.
This is really stupid.
This is really stupid.
We're just gonna stick around for Perron. I'm not watching this whole thing. On
And
mic.
literally, they're taking one shot each at a time.
No, are they?
Well,
I don't
He
think
wasn't
so.
first,
Is that the
was he?
Vegas
Perron
guy?
was just firing pucks. That's what I just said. You
Oh,
deaf kid.
oh, there's Okay, so are they shooting 6 pucks?
Are they float? Are
7
they like
pucks?
They're probably the light pucks too. Yeah, that's definitely not the same weight as the other pucks. He was
Oh
just ripping.
yeah, look at the bounce. It's like one of the super.
These are like the ones you
Light.
played with when you were 5. Oh, you have to get it. Oh, in the net. Oh,
The top little pouch.
yeah.
How is that worth 10 points and then the other one's worth 2? This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Like what? What's 2 if you hit it?
Oh, I guess if you hit it, you get 2.
Oh, that's dumb.
Hey,
You did it.
bling 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 bling. Like, oh my god.
Did you get it again? No, missed. Yeah, he got 12, guys. Yeah.
14.
Okay, 14. Okay, enough of that. That was really exciting. I'm sure if you were listening, it was super exciting.
Yep.
Brett, can you go shut off the stream? Because
Yeah.
this is awful.
I thought it'd be better.
I thought it was too.
I'm disappointed.
You should be. Glad everybody got to see Brett sitting on the floor. That was fun. But anyway, thanks for listening to this super exciting All-Star companion, if we're going to call it that, the January 24th
First
episode of the
Trevor
podcast. If we ever do a companion again, it's not going to be the skills competition.
All-Star skills camp.
Let me tell you. Again, thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you next Friday with some real hockey to talk about again. Ooh, off the crossbar.